Hey guys, I'm back. It's John from Hard Luck Garage. You haven't seen me in a little bit, and that's, I guess, for a good reason. I took a little bit of time off. Also, this working in the winter stuff isn't quite what I hoped it would be. Gotta light the wood stove to get warm, and like it hangs over my head. It's a whole time commitment kind of thing. So I'm changing my approach here. I wanna just get out here regularly, maybe 20, 30 minutes at a time, accomplish a really simple goal, and then move forward. So hopefully with that, we can continue to make progress on some of these projects. And today, I'm gonna be working on the 41 Chevy. In the last video, you guys saw I got the carburetor sort of figured out. I got it sort of rebuilt with some parts that weren't exactly right. I had some broken pieces. Anyways, you guys can watch. I'll link it below. It'll probably be in the sidebar or at the end of this video. But anyway, I got a new top for the carb, straight off eBay, NOS Carter piece. It fits, that's confirmed. So I'm gonna see if I can get that attached to the carb, get the carb on the car, and see what I'm gonna need to do to hook up linkages. And if I end up leaving tonight with the carburetor on the manifold, I'm gonna be happy. And then I'll catch you guys when I come back out here the next time. So let's get rolling. Not to let it go down the throat. Let me grab a scraper for that little piece. Got this little carbide scraper. Works really good for scraping machined surfaces like this. I'm just gonna get there's like a ridge around the edge that I'm just gonna make sure is gone so that gasket compresses as good as it can. I don't really want a vacuum leak right here. There's a fresh gasket. And this should go, this is the interesting part. I think it goes like this. The inlet of the fuel is here. Linkage is over here. Well, because we put these nuts on. Oh hey, you guys see this hat? You can buy this hat. I designed it. It's for sale. I've got other stuff for sale on the hardware store. That's what I'm calling the merch shop for this channel. This whole Hard Luck Garage brand thing that I'm doing. We're gonna do projects like this. I'm doing videos of like car shows. I'm trying to document some local cars and their builders and their owners and people that are excited about what they're doing in the traditional rod and custom scene. So if you guys are into that, please support me. It just makes it a lot easier when there's money coming in instead of just flying out of my pockets. I'm not making like getting rich quick on these hats and stuff, but if you want to support this channel, what I'm doing, stop by the hardware store. The link is down in the description. I would really appreciate it. Thanks. Somewhere I have linkage. I just don't know where. It's been so long. All right, update. I had to bend the throttle rod a little bit so it didn't rub the manifold because the throttle was sticking wherever you put it, which is not really what you want. Now I need to rob this fuel fitting off the old carb and put it on right here and see if I can get that line to line up. There's also a vacuum line right there. You can kind of see the little brass nut goes into the carb that runs the advance on the distributor. So I'm gonna see if I can get those things hooked to the carb and then see if I can get this all copacetic and working, doing carburetor stuff. And I can see if there's any charge left in this battery. Maybe I can fire it up before I go back inside. My fingers are cold. vacuum line in down there, up here, got the fuel line in, right here, we got a whole carburetor, so see if we can do anything with that. See if the battery's got any juice left in it, and if it does, I'm gonna crank it for a minute and see if I can get some fuel pumped up, but I believe it's in gear, so let's get this vacuum shift transmission, and it shifts very hard. Well, I'll just hold the clutch in, I guess. Here we go. I got crank. See if I can get some fuel moving. Kind of weak, it's pretty cold. It's like 30 degrees out here. Let's go check and see if any fuel ended up in the filter. Little hard to tell, kind of nasty. Guess we can check and see if our accelerator pump is pumping. Be better if we could look in there, huh? I can't hold it and push it at the same time. All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't think we got anything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little prime. Right, I'm gonna just go a little bit in the bowl and a little right down the throat. See if we can get it to pump itself. Okay, gotta make sure I don't drive through my front door, but I've got ignition switch and I got the clutch in. I'm gonna hit it. It's probably not too happy about the temperature. Yeah, we might just not. Might just be too cold for it. Well, I think that's gonna do it for my night. I'm gonna throw this thing on the battery charger, let that thing cook for a little bit. Next time I get out here, should have a nice battery. I can crank on this thing a little bit more. You guys can check me out on Instagram. It's at hard_luck_garage. I'm on there a lot more than I'm on here, making videos. It's way easier for me to just post. I throw all kinds of traditional hot rod and custom related content up there, so check that out. Check out the Hard Luck hardware store where you can buy merch that supports this channel directly and you can look cool doing it. This is not my hat, so I'm just gonna hide the logo, but you guys get the point. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.